You must pardon my voice. I can't sing well. 公交中学一粒行走. Okay. Hi, people call me the selfie king. Ask me anything. I'm Baey Yam Keng. I'm 50 this year. I'm the MP for Tampines GRC and I work at the Ministry of Transport. Well, like this, you have to have a long arm help and place the camera above our face, and we all look slimmer. The face will look sharper that way. So try it. Oh well, I'm nowhere near a master. I'm still learning, looking at how others do it and try to figure out how all the different features work. I think I set up an account earlier this year. Do a few more things during circuit breaker because I got more time. I was at home, and but I must pick up the pace again. Okay. Actually, not a lot. Okay, I only run about twice a week, although many people have told me they think I run every day. Okay, so twice a week, and each time usually depends on the time I have. Maybe about 3 kilometers. So in total, just 6 kilometers a week. So people say I look young, right? So I must act young as well, right? So I have to keep up with trends and what's popular. And so I would admit that I have a K-pop playlist on my Spotify. That happened also after I spoke about BTS in Parliament, and so I thought, okay, I must really learn about what I spoke about, and really I quite like some of the songs now. I even watched their latest online concert, quite a class on its own, and no wonder they are having fans all around the world. There's this also old movie called Airplane that is about a lot of things went wrong, on the flight. And it's just hilarious.
By the way, is there anyone on board who knows how to fly a plane?
So relaxing. So relaxing. So relaxing.
So in Ministry of Transport, that is really our nightmare when disruption happens and affects hundreds of thousands of people. The MRT network is a very complex one. It requires every single part, every single person involved to do our best. And I think that would be our commitment. And to the 100,000 commuters who were affected that evening, very sorry. And we will make sure that we do our best that this doesn't happen again. Well, it's a constraint that Singapore faces as a country with limited land. With limited space, it is difficult to allocate dedicated lanes for different users. If each of us want to enjoy just exclusive space for us, whether as a rider, a cyclist, or pedestrian, and then we may become even more selfish. That is not what we want to happen, because when we share, actually we enjoy more common spaces. And while we are rolling out the cycling infrastructure, there will be stretches where we need to share. Therefore, I think the mindset of enjoying a common space together is very important, and that's what we are striving towards. Well, in this case, it was a couple who got married as a man and woman, but they had intended to become a same-sex couple soon after that. So I think on hindsight, I think probably the agencies involved could have handled it a bit more sensitively. But I think they were mindful not to make exception, because then it would be unfair to other same-sex couples who also want to buy a flat. But I understand that this couple eventually managed to still own the flat, although it was a smaller size flat. I do hope that the space that we can discuss such LGBTQ related issues can grow bigger. All right, the space become larger for us, so that there could be policy changes. But this is possible when the topic is not so divisive, and I think that's where both the opponents and proponents, in this topic, can have a more better understanding between the two both sides, so that there can be more constructive discussion. Well, I discovered this immense courage of Keegan, a young person. I actually put off this chat for a while because I wasn't sure what the reception would be like. But I went ahead because I felt that this is something that we can all learn as a society, as a community. And these are real people living among us. They're not doing anything that's illegal. It is their choice. And I felt that we shouldn't be the ones who judge them, especially when they themselves and their immediate family members, their loved ones, have come to terms and supported that decision. And I think for him, and I think for me and a lot who listen in, it was a lot of learning because I think a lot of us are not too familiar with the T part of this community. Yeah. And I think what's comforting is that he gotten his families, including his parents' support, and I think that is very, very important. Thank you very much for voting me and my team back again. It's been 10 years. Residents tell me that they have seen the changes and improvements in their state, and I like to see that not only the infrastructure but also the community, the people on us, the residents, and I hope that we will have many years that we can be together and have more projects that will bring people together to show our kindness to the more vulnerable groups and to make Tampines even more beautiful place for all of us.